This is Kevin Mayo, and we're going to drink some beer. We're drinking Foolproof Brewing Company Barstool American Golden Ale. I never heard of Foolproof Brewing, and I don't know anything about them. They're from Pawtucket, Rhode Island, which is about 45 minutes to an hour from where I live. And it says brewed and canned by Foolproof Brewing Company, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. You're bellied up to the bar with your local buddies, the watering hole. Not too malty, not too hoppy. Barstool is designed for a night out with your friends. Our flagship beer is handcrafted with the freshest ingredients, including 2-row barley and specialty malts, and a blend of English and Czech hops top off this delicious golden ale, which can be enjoyed for hours on end. Your life, your beer, must be the tagline. It's 4.5% ABV. We're going to go ahead and give it a crack and see what we got. As always, if you like the reviews, please subscribe. We're always looking for new friends. And leave your comments. We'll be happy to answer them. So it is pouring fairly aggressively. Got at least 2 fingers of just slightly off white head. It is a darker yellow. It is also fairly hazy and extremely carbonated. Don't know if it's a chill haze or not. I didn't really let it warm up because it's so hot and sticky out here that I didn't want the beer to get too warm and get too far away from us. Like I said, lots of carbonation, lots of head. We are getting a little bit of lacing at this point. Let's check the aroma on it. Getting a lot of that bready, biscuity malt. And just a hint, I mean, we're talking just a hint of maybe a little bit of like grass. And that's about it. It's a golden ale, so it looks like, you know, they must be using top fermented yeast, I'm guessing, because it's an ale rather than a lager. And I don't know if they ferment cold or not, if they ferment at room temperature. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Very, very mild. After probably a month and a half, 2 months of really hitting the Imperial IPAs and the double IPAs hard, that there's something nice and refreshing about this. You get a little bit, just a hint. I know most beers, and it makes sense because malt is the main ingredient. Most beers you'll say, hey, I got a little bread, I got a little biscuit, it's just a slight hint of that. And you got a fairly strong bitter at the end of it. And other than that, it's pretty mild. A little bit of biscuit bread up front. A fairly strong, like I said, a fairly strong back of your throat bitter. Again, not IPA bitter, but a fairly strong bitter. It's smooth, a little bit of drying in the aftertaste. It's sessionable. I'm not, you know, it's good. It's good. Nothing special. I don't know if maybe I do have it too cold. I'm wondering. Not a lot of complexity, not a lot of flavor, nothing wrong with it. It's cold, it's wet. It's got a little bit of refreshment to it. It's got a nice bitter aftertaste, so it balances out the malt very well. Guess I'd give it a 65 out of 100. I said nothing wrong with it. Not a lot going for it either. So, I don't know if most of you probably won't be able to find this. So until next time, keep drinking.